Hey, what is up, fellow Raiders? This is Vulcan Dan, and in today's Raid Shadow Legends video, we are going to talk about this dupe system 1 week after its release and my thoughts on it from a free-to-play player's perspective. Alright, first thing is about Faction Guardians, easily the most used out of all of the features of this dupe system. You can put all of your dupe legendaries, epics, and rares, and you get instant stat boost without actually losing anything. You just put them in, you don't lose that champion, you still have those, you can use them in all of the content in the game. This would of course make a lot of the PvE content in the game a lot easier. Those dungeon bosses, Doom Tower, clan boss, all of those remain the same. It's just all of your champions become so much better with all of the HP boost, attack boost, accuracy, resistance, defense, and speed. So yeah, so this Faction Guardian system does make PvE a lot accessible, a lot more accessible for free-to-play players or low spenders. And yeah, so this is easily the best feature of the dupe system in my opinion. Now, of course, when we get to the Empower Champion system, this is where it gets a little bit tricky because, of course, this widens the gap between a free-to-play player or a low spender and those whales. Of course, in the arena, let's see if we can check out some arena teams and see if we can find. Oh yeah, so down here we have a +3 Duchess, a +4 Candraphon. I think that's the only one here, but let's refresh this and see if we can find anything else. Yeah, we have a +1 Syl. But yeah, you're starting to see a lot of these empowered champions in Arena. And yes, of course, this will definitely widen the gap between those free-to-play players and those spenders. But for myself, I'm very happy to stay in Gold 4. I never really pushed for Platinum even before the dupe system. And of course, now there's absolutely no reason for me to push for Platinum, and it's fine. That's fine. As a free-to-play player, of course, you're going to expect that there is some content in the game that is just not for you. And of course, Platinum Arena is one of those. Leave those for the big spenders. Stay in Gold 4 and you should be perfectly fine. So yeah, I've been in Gold 4 for I think more than a year now, and there's no problem with that. I finished my Great Hall, and we are going to expect, of course, that new update wherein the game will introduce Gold 5 for Arena. So yeah, we'll have Gold 5. Let's take a look at that. So yeah, we'll have an additional tier here. So of course, I think in Gold 5, you'll get additional rewards for your Great Hall medals and more stuff for the Forge. But even if, let's say, Gold 5 will be a lot more difficult than Gold 4, because probably the ones who did not reach Platinum but are still, very high level teams will stay in Gold 5. And if I were to stay in Gold 4, I would still be fine. I don't think there's a huge difference between, stat boost. Maybe you'll get the same amount of rewards, and Gold 5 will have slightly more rewards, but still I'm perfectly fine with that. There's nothing wrong with staying in Gold 4. That's really just the reality of being a free-to-play player versus being a big spender in Raid. So yeah, I don't think even though it widens the gap, whether the gap is 1 inch wide or a mile wide, I don't really care. I will never push for Plat as a free-to-play player. So yeah, so it does not bother me at all, because I've been hearing that a lot of players are disappointed with this system. And yes, it will turn into a spending race for a lot of those big spenders. But if you're not spending, if you're a free-to-play player, then yeah, you don't really have to worry about it. So this is what a free-to-play account looks like. These are all of my dupes. Brogni, Draco, Vizier. We have Roxam, Minaya, Yoshi, Gerp Tuck, Pixneal, and we have Lord Shazar. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 dupes, 2 years of playing. So I will have absolutely no reason to empower any of these, because these are better off used as Faction Guardians for that blanket stat boost for all of my legendaries for those. So yeah, so like for Lizardmen, I get this plus 10 attack. For Draco, which is helpful for clan boss. Yeah, there's really no need for me to empower any of my champions as a free-to-play player, and I'm perfectly fine with that. So most likely I will never use this system. Next, we come to the unbinding of champions for use in the token traders. This one is kind of weird because if you are a free-to-play player, myself, I've been playing for 2 years. I have 9 dupes. 9 dupes is enough to, of course, get me Sir Nick, which I don't have, but I have not yet done so. I will not do so because, again, I would rather have those champions stay with me for Faction Guardian stat boosts. And yeah, so I'm not really going for Sir Nick or any of these champs. I have Minaya, I have Tomb Lord. Would love to have a Foley, Molly, Fushan, and Sir Nick, but I am not worried about that. So yeah, so this unbinding champion, at first I thought this was really for those free-to-play players, for you to get those champions that you really want to. But as a free-to-play player, as you can see, I have enough shards, or I have enough dupes to get just one additional champion, and I don't think it's worth it. So it made me think, does this system, this feature here, is it really more for the whales? But if you're a whale, most likely you have all of these champions, and if you don't have 1 or 2 of these champions, I don't think it makes a big difference to your account. So I don't really get this whole unbinding system if it is this expensive. You need to sacrifice 8 legendaries for Sir Nick. You need to sacrifice 5 for Minaya, and they're not that impactful as champions. It's not like a Krisk, Hegemon. So yeah, I don't really get this whole system right here. It doesn't really work for free-to-play players because you don't have enough champions, and it doesn't really work for big spenders because you probably don't need these champions. So I wonder how many players out there have actually used this unbinding and token trader system. So if you have experience with this, let me know in the comment section down below. If you traded some champions, was it worth it? Was the Sir Nick worth it? Was a Tomb Lord or Foley or Molly or Fushan worth the sacrifice dupes? Let me know in the comment section down below. But personally, I think it's not worth it. And of course, if you're a big spender, you might have sacrificed some of these champions to push for platinum. Good luck to you. Personally, that's not for me. All right, that is it. Those are my thoughts on the dupe system as a free-to-play player. In short, I'm really happy with this Faction Guardian system, and I think this is the only one that I will be using moving forward in this dupe system, unless they reduce the price of the champions here and they put up some more interesting champs that would really change your account. So yeah, that's it. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you found this useful. If you agree or disagree with my thoughts, please put those in the comment section down below. And thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video.